it's so much that goes into content creation,
But it's really like fun to do.
no, it's great because like you're capturing moments that are gonna last forever. People are gonna look back 5, 10 years from now and be like, "Oh man, you remember this? This happened. This happened. I was with these people. We saw this and this." And it's like when you capture those moments, I think people they might not be grateful tomorrow, but down the line, bro, they look back at it like, "Dang." You watched that?
Welcome back to the Realtor Chronicles. On today's episode, we're going to be here with Laurel. He's a rapper. He's a producer. He does Instagram and does a lot of different things. So how you been?
No, I've been chilling, bro. Just like you said, man, stand on the grind, bro. So I just want to be the best artist in this area, and then eventually the world, bro. At one point in time.
How'd you get into rap? Because I remember seeing you when I was in like elementary school.
Yeah.
And you were going to do a show. You never ended up doing it. But I remember you coming up and I was like, oh, I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier today. But was that kind of like the start of it?
So that was I think 4th or 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was supposed to dance to like Michael Jackson, but I was just so like shocked by how many people there were in the crowd, you know. And I just never did it. So that was like my first introduction to like being in front of a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say like 2011, I like started like listening to a lot of music and just seeing like what's out there, you know, being able to have my own laptop and like, you know, just searching for music endlessly. And then I was like chilling with some friends. We were just freestyling or whatever. And then like I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool, you know, like this is a vibe. And then I seen more younger people. Well, young people have always made music, but like for the time period I was in, it was like Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa, the ASAP Mob. It was like Odd Future, you know, all these people, Pro Era, who were like young. And I was like, that'd be dope if it was in Chicago. And then Chief Keef came around. So I was like, this is interesting. And then Chance and Vic Mensa. So I like watched all that. All these guys are like right around my age. And I was like, dang, there's none of that where I'm from in the burbs, you know? So there it was.
How did it change from like now to when you first started? Because I know like there used to be like LimeWire we used to get music from.
Yeah.
And then like now you can stream everything, but like do you guys make your own beats?
Yeah, we make everything.
In-house?
Everything in-house, yeah. So we pretty much everybody in the group like deals with making beats, tries to make beats, produces, records. And usually it's like Bruce, Grizzy, Ron, and like Bax. Like we'll bring like a full beat and then we'll just like
just
help
try
out,
to.
yeah.
Yeah. How long does it take to go from like to make a whole album for you guys? Because I know you guys every weekend you guys always meet up and you record, and you guys have quite a few. Like once I looked on like iTunes and like Spotify, like they have a lot of like music that they produce, and I feel like every month you guys are dropping something, or there's something new, or you guys are doing shows. How did you guys get to that point?
All right. So I would say the album that you're talking about specifically, which is Group Tape by MKTP, you can find it on mktp222.com. But that tape, we probably started making it by just like loosely having a few songs. So like turned into like maybe 4 or 5 songs. But we have like hundreds, bro. Hundreds of unreleased music. And so we would have like 4 or 5 tracks. And then like through the time we were like going between members. So we had 2 members that were in the group that left the group.
Mm-hmm.
So then we had to like re-record some tracks, and it probably took like 2 years, bro. We were working on it for about 2 years, and then since then we've been working on another one.
How many members do you have today?
Today, 8 members.
And then does everyone like do their own like thing and then they come together? Because I know there's like a few songs where it's like only a few members on the album.
Yeah.
And then I see like when I go to shows, it's like you guys kind of, some people like step out, some people like go back, and then like they'll rap, and like someone else will come up and like do their song or do a song together with somebody and go back.
Yeah.
Is that how like you guys set it up? So like everyone has some time, or just like
it's really off who's available.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I was living out in St. Louis, you know, I couldn't be here all the time, so the guys had to like, you know, just make tracks with whoever they could, and I'd try to continue to make tracks on my own. But we used to get together every Sunday and like plan out what we're gonna do, try to get shows, do photo shoots, make music videos, make beats, record each other, you know, and then slowly it fell through. And we need to get back on that. But we just kind of link whenever we can, which is usually weekends or shows. And then after shows, we try to record. Or I'll hit Bruce up or Ron, try to get a session in. Or I'll try to, like, I'll buy a hotel and be like, boys, pull up, you know, like, let's record. And then since we record ourselves, you can
set up anywhere. Like, yeah.
So, that's usually how we record.
Yeah. What is your plan for like the future of like everything? Like I know like going forward, like in a year from now, 5 years, 10 years, where do you want to be, or like what do you want to accomplish?
I want us to have like a legit record label, so that eventually we could like potentially sign artists like Ski, you know, or any other local artists or any other artists that we like. But it's to legit have a legit record label. And then just run that for the rest of our lives, you know?
And then I saw you were whiskey producing, like, were you at his house? Or his new house?
I pulled up to his crib.
Because, like, when he was here, he was talking about, like, you guys reached out, you guys were, like, very helpful. Like, if he wants to, like, start, like, doing shows and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, they're, like, very helpful.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I used to play baseball with him, and I know his older brother, and I kind of just like kept an eye on him as we were going to like Jefferson and we were hooping, and like Coach Jay would always be like, you know, help mentor the kids, and like I feel like for some reason I've just always been like a mentor to a lot of people in like art and basketball. So I just like stayed watching Ski come up, and I saw him posting stuff on Facebook and whatnot, and I was like, oh, dope, you know, he's doing something different, you know. You're a realtor, you know what I'm saying? Which is a great thing, but not everybody can do what you do, you know? Not everybody can do what I do. Not everybody can do what your dad does. Not everybody do what our family does. So it's like, I saw him making music, thought it was cool. We're from the same area, went to high school, seen him grow up throughout junior high. Why not? You know? Like, it's pretty cool that he does it.
Yeah, I was surprised even like when he started doing it.
Me too.
Like, it came out of nowhere, and I was just like, he just like told me like, oh yeah, like I went down to Tennessee and I just like walked in the room and I was like, oh, you're doing music? He's like, yeah. And he's like, yo, come check out these beats.
Dude, his beats are fire, man. I hopped on a track. I think we recorded last Friday, and he just whipped up something, or I already had something, and I just hopped on it. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I want to collaborate with all you guys. Like, I feel like I'm to a point where I've worked with a lot of artists in Chicago, and I've seen like how to make things like kind of go viral in a sense, where you get like a couple thousand views every time. And it's like, I just want to see more art and more video production, and people just like get out their craft. That's it.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Make some more, and like even like talk to different people and try to like help them, like push them forward, and like the same thing, because I've noticed like going from after the second person I interviewed, it blew up.
Yeah.
Like, people are just, like, always hitting me up, like, oh, I saw it.
You're popping right now.
And I was like, cool, okay. I was like, now I have to do one of these, like, all the time. And I was going to, like, stick to, like, people just, like, they have something to do with real estate. But I was like, maybe I shouldn't. Like, let's just, like, break it out, branch it out. Anyone that wants to come on, I'll bring them on. And we just talk about, like, life and kind of what they're about. And then, like, just kind of go from there.
Just go from there, yeah, man.
But I don't know if I'm going to bring on other realtors, though. That might be...
that might be the thing. No realtor.
No other realtor.
Chronicles, man.
Unless they have some funny stories. I might.
Eventually you will. Yeah. You'll want to learn, like, different, like, tips in the space. And, like, somebody might even want to come on and be like, yo, let me just chat with you for a bit, bro. Because this could be your thing. But
I'm liking it a lot. Like, I enjoy it. I've been enjoying it, like, every single time I do it. It's not really, like...
I like that you do it, bro. It's dope, bro.
It's like, when I started, like, I didn't think I was going to have anyone on. But then, like, the first guest was like, I'm coming on. I'm like, coming on? Like, what do you mean? I don't have a setup.
I'm pulling up, bro. I was waiting for my appearance, bro. I was like, let's get it, bro. We go viral.
Yeah. How did you, like, figure out all the stuff with, like, social media? Because you're very big in the space. I've noticed, like, every time I see one of your videos, it's like, always comes up. Whenever you post, always comes up on my stuff.
Just learning the algorithms, bro. And, like, when I was in college, I just had, like, not a lot of free time, but, like, the free time that I had, I would, like, research, like, how to go viral. Mm-hmm. I would read books on how to go viral, or, like, just watch videos. And then, like, I was in film school, so it was like, all right, let me try to make as many videos as I can. Look at the algorithm. All right, now I'm looking at the algorithm. Okay, I get a lot of views in this area. Maybe if I mention these things, I'll get more views. And then I did. Then it was like, all right, post at this time. And then eventually Facebook would be like, yo, you're doing good. Post a video right now. And I'd be like, shh, make a video. And it'd be like 4,000 views. And I'd be like, oh, snap, that was 21 minutes. You know, like, that's crazy.
I was going to say, Facebook has been pushing my stuff harder than Instagram. A lot harder. Like, I'll get like 200 views on my videos. Instagram will get, or like, Facebook get like 1,000. It's like, what is going on? And like, a lot of local people see it on Facebook. And they're always like, oh, I saw your video. Even at the Jubilee, some lady like, what's up? She's like, oh, I saw your video. Your dad reposted it, but like, I saw it on your page and then your dad's page. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, bro. They like give incentives to creators that are like constantly posting on their platforms. I mean, when you think of social media, like every platform wants you to be like a user on their platform. So when you know that, you know, like, okay, if I'm going to be on this platform, why not make the best of my usage as a creator, right? So that's just really like knowing when to post, sometimes even how long, like the 15-second clips versus 30 versus like a minute versus like 10 minutes, 15, 20, you know, whatever. But it's just really just figuring out like what works best for like your viewers and what they want to see from you, and like also engaging with the comments and like, really talking to the fan base that's like watching.
For like,
let's get into some wine.
I've been drinking this wine.
Cheers, bro.
That Cooper's Hawk wine. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm vibing, bro. It's a good time.
It is. Well, what do you do besides like rapping? I know you play golf. I see you every once in a while. I'm always like, man, I always think of the video I posted, like, you're always like, let me fix that swing.
Yeah, for real.
But I see you play golf. I see you like in random places sometimes, like out with like people.
Yeah. So I like to do graffiti a lot. I do a lot of graffiti around Chicago. If you ever see like a lot of purple skulls or like purple smiley faces with X's through them, I made those.
Do you have any like locations where like...
I can't give out specific location. Okay. That's the glory of like the graffiti hunt, you know?
Okay.
Whoever sees it, sees it. If you can find it, you find it. These are like hidden gems as artists.
I'll go run through. And then you play golf. How did you get into golf?
I started playing golf probably when I was like 5. My granddad's been playing since like the 70s, 80s. And he just taught me. And then like I was playing baseball, so I knew how to swing. And then just from there, it was like I kept playing casually because that's how I like hang out with my granddad.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, like after I stopped playing basketball, I was like, well, as you get older, you still gotta stay active. And then probably during the pandemic, I like got pretty good. Like I've been playing since I was 5, and like in my later 20s, I'm like slowly starting to get better, and now I can like almost par a course, which is like shooting in like the 30s. I just shoot like maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8 over sometimes.
So I know it's like, isn't it this that if you're in the negatives, it's like better, but it's like
yeah.
the lower the number.
So like every course is like a par.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like par 4. You want to get it in 4 shots. Sometimes I can get it in 3 or 2.
Okay.
So that's how you go under.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what courses do you play? Like, do you play just around here? Like, have you played
all over, anywhere I can? I've played in St. Louis. I've played in Indiana. Played in Florida. I want to play every course in the world. It's not possible, but if it's possible, I would just love to play golf with Grams and like TikTok our experience and like vlog our experience and like just show people, because I don't know, I think since I played basketball in college, like that's a rare thing, and then playing golf is kind of rare, and they just kind of like go hand in hand. Whatever you want to be good at, you just practice a ton.
That is true.
Yeah.
How is your vlog going?
The vlogs?
Because I know you're starting to record your first episode at the Jubilee.
Yeah. I just gotta edit it, bro. I gotta edit it. I gotta find my SD card reader. It's like this little like USB drive that has like spaces for SIM cards and like SD cards and memory drives. And I can't find it right now. So I'm getting a little frustrated, but I want to start dropping vlogs like I told you, like once a week if possible. Right now it's looking like it's going to be once a month so far this summer.
At least you're starting.
Yeah, at least I'm starting. So trying to do that. I just bought a new Nikon Z30. So that was like $1,000 worth of equipment.
What's the camera under that camera to vlog? Because I know it's like there's a $500 version of that camera that a lot of people use to vlog. Or like $600.
Like a Z15. I don't know. I have no idea. I just know the camera that I bought was marketed to me through TikTok, and I was like, yo, I need a vlogging camera. Because since I went to film school, there's like so many different styles of cameras out there, and it's like it's just sometimes too much. And it's like you kind of want something a little simple where you can just put it in auto and just like record at a high quality. This is a good one because it's like light, has high quality. It's not too tricky to get around the functionality of it, and it's like I think it's like good for what the industry standard is right now.
Because I've been thinking about like possibly buying a camera or buying another phone.
Yeah.
To have up there.
You definitely should, bro.
So nice.
Get as many cameras as you can.
Well, I want to like eventually I want to get the microphones next.
Yeah.
So I want
this
to have
is a good setup though.
But it sounds a little iffy sometimes. Like I've noticed, like
I think that just comes with like the audio engineering. Like if you can eventually learn how to like mix the audio after, it might sound a little better. But yeah, probably definitely another mic.
Cause I was gonna get the mic, a plug-in, and then still use my phone to record, and then just have like change it up so like we're facing each other, or facing each other more, and put like maybe like 2 cameras
on opposite sides, over the shoulder shot. I like that.
And then there's like a way you can cut it. Like there's an AI software that automatically like cut it for whoever's talking. Will cut it in. So I was like,
dang! So you could just tell AI like, hey, edit this in the podcast.
Now do it automatically for whoever's talking.
That's beautiful. I made some AI art not too long ago.
See, I was supposed to, the funny thing is, the podcast was supposed to be AI art, as a cover. So whatever I was talking about, like it was like a kid fell through the screen door. So I was gonna have like AI make a kid fall through a screen door and like post a picture. But then like I ran out of free tickets, I guess.
What?
I used
you ran out of your free trial one?
I flew through it, just messing around with it. I was like, oh, there's a free trial. So I was like, okay.
Dang. Yeah, I'm trying to find more like AI generators that like work on a high end level for art. Cause some are just like, you know, a little janky. They're still like beta types. But I don't know. Probably by like my granddad's making a Chat GPT AI generator right now.
Is he like good with computers? Like,
yeah, he used to build computers. That's how I know kind of so much about like technology and stuff. I used to do IT. He got me into that and just building computers.
So what's his going to do?
His is like, do you know what Chat GPT is? So it's a Chat GPT website where you can just use Chat GPT in his version. I wish I remembered his website. I think it's like ChatGPT123.com or something.
And then it just like links up to ChatGPT and you can just put in the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, ChatGPT is down.
ChatGPT is down. It's popping right now, so I don't know. I'm gonna take a look into his soon.
I want to buy the 4 ChatGPT 4.
Yeah.
I heard it's like $15 a month. I know people that use it. Like it's a little bit better. Like you get better responses.
Maybe, I don't know, bro. I'm against buying into those right now because everything's like the beta prototype, and it's like I'm just waiting until all the fire like mastery models go out, and then I'll start using those. But
I feel like it was really good, and now it's like not so good.
Yeah.
And when I use it for, and like it's getting better, but there's like a moment where it was like, this is like amazing.
I think it's just getting repetitive. I don't think they've like programmed enough into it. Like they still need to do some more coding because like as much as people want to give credit to the internet is only as wise as we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when AI or things of that nature, I believe can actually get into like uploading its own information, then I would say we can be like, okay, let's really respect technology. But until then, bro, it's like all these are going to be super faulty because it's like still just the everyday common man. No like super mega technology powerhouse has gotten into the space. I know Elon Musk kind of is with his like Neuralink and stuff like that, but I don't know. Nobody's perfected it yet, and AI can't upload itself fully. I think they may be like in the process of it right now as we speak, but we won't know until later.
Because it's crazy that like maybe like a year ago it didn't exist. No one knew about it. Like I remember when I first heard about it, like there's no way. And then I like
how long have you known about it? How many years would you say?
Oh, less than a year.
Really?
Because I like messed with it and I was like, make a listing or a listing remark with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and high ceilings. All of a sudden it wrote it.
Yeah.
And I was like sitting there like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's been out for a while. I know it's like 2 years.
I would say I've known about it for like maybe 4, since like maybe a little bit before the pandemic. I read about it in like Tech Digest, but as far as how good it is, I would say not until this year. Hasn't been any good at all.
Yeah, like I know they're doing like Excel now has it, so you can like tell it what to do and it'll automatically do it for you.
You think this is gonna be good?
I don't know. We had last time we had tequila and liquid IV.
What's that? Liquid IV. What's that?
It's like a drink. It's like a powder drink you mix it with water.
Powder.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like for hydration.
Oh, okay.
So I had like tangerine, and then like we like mixed it with like tequila, and we're like drinking it.
I was like a version of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but it's like for hydration. It's like after like workouts and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, I don't have any mixers.
Liquid IV, huh? Sponsor this kid.
I wish. I hope so. But then yeah, you're supposed to like have it after you like drink, or like if you're like feeling dehydrated. There's like all like electrolytes, like almost like a Gatorade-ish drink.
Yeah.
but then it always comes in powder form, like these little sticks, and you just like cut it, rip it, and then like pour it in your water bottle and shake it, and just drink it.
That's crazy. Interesting.
I'm surprised I never heard of it. Like everyone, like,
nah, bro. Simple Gatorade guy.
I mean, I drink Gatorade.
Some of this stuff, but no shouts out to bro.
How is Prime?
No shouts out to bro.
But like my brother drinks it. I've never had it.
I mean, it's decent. I like it because it has like 10 calories. So it's like if you're drinking a ton of Red Bulls or Monsters, those are a couple hundred calories. You know, you can't be doing that.
No.
And I kind of like coffee, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
I drink coffee like every day.
That's okay, but
no sugar, just black.
Oof, that's crazy. I like caramel. So
two, three times a day. I think today's been like 3.
2-3 times a day drinking coffee.
Yeah, twice in the morning, and then like I have one. Like,
how do you
like,
sleep?
Peacefully.
Peacefully. Cheers to that, bud.
I've been drinking coffee since I was like 6.
Sheesh. You're a tall guy, so it never stunted your growth.
No, well, like in Brazil, it's a major thing.
So it's got to be a myth.
Like, it has to be. Because everyone in Brazil drinks coffee, but they drink it like dark roast.
Were you born there?
Yeah.
Whew, how was that?
Well, I came here for vacation, and then 9/11 happened. I couldn't go back.
So
2001. Yeah.
Wow. Where were you guys vacationing at the time?
I think we were like in Aurora.
Yeah.
Right around there, Aurora, and then so we went to go see my mom's friend. We saw the city, and then like 9/11 happened, and then they extended the visas, and my mom's like, we're just gonna stay. And then like a few months later, she got an apartment.
Sheesh.
And then she ended up meeting my stepdad and getting married, and then
the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Wow, bro.
I used to go to like a Indian Trail elementary school, and then I came to Edgewood.
Yeah, that's how I remember you.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to O'Neill.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you went to Edgewood, man. You're a good friend.
It's been good. It's been nice. But yeah, it's been so long now. Like, dang, like I don't even know.
Yeah.
It just feels like normal being here. Like I was supposed to go back to this year to Brazil, but I might wait to go back for the Carnival.
Carnival, yeah.
But not this year Carnival, but like 2025. I might take a few people, get an apartment out there, and just like.
Dude, I might even try to go.
Slide through.
2025?
2025. I'm inviting like a bunch of people because I know maybe like 1/3.
Carnival is nuts. I've been seeing some YouTube vlogs about it.
But it's like we're not gonna go to like the
main strip.
The main strip, but we'll be like on the beach in the city.
Yeah.
Like living with like the people, like on the beach partying, like going to the little bars with the locals. Cause like it's like we could go. I don't even know where like that huge like parade is. It's like I think in like São Paulo or like somewhere in Rio. I'm not too sure.
Somewhere in Rio for sure.
But
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. But we'll probably just like get an apartment in the city. Depending on how many people come, we'll have to probably get more apartments, but at least like in the same building or nearby.
Yeah. And
then we'll just kind of go hang out. Go by the beach every day, go eat.
It'd be tough, man. They got a ton of food, drinks, music is going 24/7.
Well, they have the one drink that like it's like really strong. It's cachaça. It's a Brazilian white rum from sugarcane, and it's strong.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Dang.
You'll definitely get erased. You'll be laying there on the beach.
For real. I mean, I definitely want to get out there.
So yeah,
the vibes are immaculate for sure.
I want to do like a reel out there. That'd be like hilarious.
Bro, yeah, to do like one where it's like you started here, then like transitions there.
Like going to like waking up in the morning and then like
popping up in Rio,
hopping in my car on the plane, and then all of a sudden like I land in Rio, run to the airport, and then like I just like see the city.
Yeah, man. We go to the valley, get a nice little scene of like the sunrise over the city. That'd be fire. That's like what I'm trying to do, like with what I'm doing. Just incorporate everything I'm doing. So like we have like a fan base overseas a little bit. I have one specifically out in Sweden that I've had for a minute. They've been like listening to my stuff, and like I just want to get overseas at this point and just start doing more shows.
Should go out there and go meet them.
Definitely am. So probably next year, man. I'd say by like end of the year, that'd be like first show. that I'll be doing. It's probably in Sweden.
Cause I want to travel
You
too.
pull up?
Like, I might have to, depending on those ticket prices.
I mean, think about it. It'll change because like every country we go into has their own.
Well, like I'm not gonna fly. I just
pull up with us.
Pull up or like get a taxi or like do something like buy a bicycle, take a train to the next country over, take a trolley. Like
that'd be tough. I mean, that's the goal for like upcoming years, like to go overseas and interact with the crowds over there. And like hip hop came from America, you know, so it's like we gotta show them the way. I want to learn from them, see what they're doing, see what their sounds are like, and like keep innovating.
So where else would you go besides Sweden? Just everywhere? Just
Sweden. I'd go to the UK for sure. Japan probably. South Korea. I'd go to like Argentina.
Those are all places I want to go to. Japan,
you know,
South Korea. I was like taking like Japanese on my phone. I was like doing like got the app, but I was like going through it. I was like, man, this is like kind of cool. And then I was like, they're like, you should get on like Rocket.
What's that?
It's like Rocket, language Rocket something. It's like to learn a different language.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the best one, so I bought the Brazilian version to like
learn Portuguese.
Oh, I know Portuguese, but to like tighten it up, then I want to learn like Japanese. Because like the app was fun because I was doing it like maybe like 20 minutes a day. Like when I went to go see you, I was sitting in the car like learning.
Just right before.
Just right before. I was like every day. But they're like, it's not that good. They don't teach you like, they teach you like random stuff. They're like, you should learn how to like communication.
Some more daily sayings and whatnot. Yeah. No, I feel it. I mean, that's kind of how I was learning Spanish in high school. Learn like the basic greetings and then like how to ask for certain things. But it's really just immersing yourself in the culture, just being out there talking to somebody. I think they got like little like tutor sessions you can do like on Zoom with somebody. And you like talk to them and they like teach you right then and there.
I feel like if I go to Japan, I'm gonna stay for like a long time.
They got the drip, bro. Trying to go get some swag. I wanna make some murals also. Like
out there?
Everywhere I go, yeah. And like just make some art. So I do like custom shorts and I want to go out there, find some different fabrics, get inspired by, you know, different styles and just work on some more clothing. I want to get my clothing brand really popping, or not even have it be a full brand, just more like a custom print where it's I'm just making customs for whoever's asking.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Japan would definitely be the place to.
I hear the one thing about Japan though, they don't have like big sizes.
Bro, you gotta get big sizes, bro.
But I hear they don't have it. Like,
no, they definitely don't. They're small. I mean, I don't know if they're small people or not, but
because like Alex,
the myth is that they're smaller people. Yeah. You know, whenever you order off of like Temu or Shein or something, it's like super small. But I don't know. I look at Ye. He's got some pretty big clothes, and Virgil Abloh. They were out there and they'd get fabrics and stuff. So I think it's just depending on who you go to, what you find. You gotta really get in there and get the drip, bro. Get that swag, man.
But I feel like I want
fashion on point.
I want to get like an armor set, like a Japanese armor set.
This guy, he gonna be samurai.
Get a sword. Like go. I would want to like just be there and just like explore. Like I hear you can't get in some places, like they don't allow like foreigners, but like I just meet some people out there. Like that would be my one goal. Like meet as many Japanese people as possible and try to get like really like immersed in their culture and like try to see different things.
Yeah, I mean that's the best way to do it, man. I love like going somewhere and just like meeting somebody who knows what the heck's going on, you know, and they're just like, yo, we can show you so much. That's the way of life, bro. It's like I know I can learn a ton of things from you, regardless of age, regardless of like, status, you know, like
a ton of things from you. And it shows, like, in the last month, just, I went from, like, 500 people seeing my thing to, like, 12K. I was sitting there, like, I need to be my boss. I was like, he's at 2. How do I do this? And then the next video, I'm like, okay, I did it.
Yeah.
And it's been hectic, but like I had that spike, and now I'm just like trying to stay consistent. It has been like kind of bad this week,
Yeah.
but like I'm kind of have more ideas now.
I feel like I've been slacking too this whole month, and like I might be getting out little reels, but like the big content, the good stuff that I'm like holding on to right now, I cannot get into the habit of making it to save my life right now. Like, and I need to because like it's definitely next level content.
I definitely like want to like shoot more content. Like we're going on a canoeing trip, 60 miles on a river in like 4 days.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do like a house tour in my tent.
Oof.
It's gonna be like I'm gonna make sure I'm like all dirty and be like, "Welcome to the tent."
Yeah.
1 bedroom. That's it.
Oh, that'd be fine, bro.
So I'm gonna do 2 of those, and then maybe take some videos. Like last year, I did like all the pictures. If you like see them at the very bottom, you see my toes. So it'll be like a beautiful like sunset, and like you look down, it's like, is this me in the pictures? So I'm trying to do some more of those.
Shout out Foot Pics, man.
That view finder with a beautiful view.
This guy.
So I did some more of those. We got some more people coming this year, some different people. So then that should be pretty fun.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. Definitely just try to capture it as much as you can. I think it's so much that goes into content creation,
but it's really like fun to do.
No, it's great because like you're capturing moments that are gonna last forever. People are gonna look back 5-10 years from now and be like, "Oh man, you remember this? This happened. This happened. I was with these people. We saw this and this." And it's like when you capture those moments, I think people they might not be grateful tomorrow, but down the line, bro, they look back at it like, "Dang."
Because I wonder how like Instagram is gonna go in like 10, 20 years. Because there's so much stuff that we have on there.
Yeah.
They don't delete nothing. It's like almost like a timeline. I wonder if they're gonna have like maybe if like Instagram goes down. I like hope it doesn't go down. So like when I'm like 60, 70, I could be like go on Instagram and be like, this was us. Yeah. And you could like timeline it like.
I think it'll be like kind of like everybody's little like documented archive of their individual life. You know, like it'll show who your friends were, who your family was, what you were interested in, the places you've gone, the food you ate, you know, and it'll like eventually it might even know like a little more where people can like go into your thing and be like, oh, Ja likes this and this, like I want to eat this food because he had it, and then like maybe you might even have a video showing him how to make it. I don't know. Yeah.
I was gonna do a cooking show.
Should.
I like forgot to push record, and I did like I got halfway through, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
That'd be fine. I'd definitely tune in, bro.
I know. I want to try to. I don't know, like help local restaurants, help local people.
Yeah.
I've been definitely trying to like. I'm reaching out to all my friends to bring them on. Like I might bring on like I'm trying to bring on like Marquez.
Yeah.
I know I'm bringing on like
man got them cold stones jumping right now.
I know. Yeah, I think it's like I don't know how many. I think like in the whole franchise they had like 6, but I think he owns like a part of like a few.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I want to just bring him out and talk to him. I want to talk to like Cayman Brass, or you remember Cayman?
Yeah, I do.
Talk to him about everything. I want to like, cause he's doing like ATMs. He was like, he went from like 2 years ago, like living on the street to like making a shit ton of money as a car salesman. Like now he's starting to invest in different avenues.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's good.
I'm trying to just
yeah, bro. Just reach out to everybody, man. It's on some like Andrew Tate vibes, where it's like your net. What is it? Your net worth.
Network is your net worth.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, I think if we keep collaborating, our views go up, and it's like then you or I will figure out a way. Like, okay, we know this circuit works. Where, so we got a song dropping tomorrow. It was funny that you said that earlier. You know, you were like once a month, you know. So tomorrow we got a single dropping called "Extra Ruthless," and it's like I'm kind of looking at this opportunity right now. It's like I'm on a promo streak.
Yeah, I'm sure. This is supposed to come out next Friday.
Yeah,
but I could do everything and push it for tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. Whenever it comes out, it comes out.
Because it's whenever if you're able to put it on like the YouTube.
Yeah,
I could put your song as like the
comes out at midnight.
But like,
I can also send it to you.
Well, will it be on like when I make a reel? Will it be able? Will it come up? Because I know we had a problem with Brandon's. Or B's, his didn't come up, so I had to use an old song of his.
Yeah.
Because he had a new song, I was like trying to promote it, and then I was like, "Where is it?" He's like, "It's taking a little bit of time."
Yeah, he's got. Because I was looking him up too, and I had to use the link that he sent me to find him. But he's just got to figure out how to like when you search your name, that it pops up. That you don't have to always send the link over. But yeah, he's got to figure that part out. But I think when you search us, we pop up.
Okay.
But it comes out at midnight.
Okay. Because then, yeah, I'll be able to. Then next week, I'll be able to like. Because usually, like Thursday, I do like the pre where it's like little like snippets of it, so I'll watch it all, cut into snippets.
Yeah.
And I'll do like little.
How long are your pods usually?
An hour, usually ish.
Okay.
I don't know what time we started, but
I have no idea.
But usually, like it's like an hour ish, and then I cut it down to like maybe like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to have to cut, like, this one out, but, like, we've had some wild moments where, like, a lot of wild things have been said, and I had to, like, start cutting things out, like,
no,
man.
Definitely. No, that definitely does happen. I usually try to understand that I have a wide base of people that are watching me, so it's like, I got anywhere from, like, my granddad, who's 73, to, like, my cousins, who are, like, 10. So it's like, I got a lot of people watching, so you ain't got to worry about saying anything crazy.
I mean, it's been great so far.
Is probably the wildest.
It comes up every few episodes of Feed Pics.
Yeah.
Because they're always like, I see it, or like, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
For real. So I got a question, bro. Where do you want to take your realtor experience?
So I want to, the end goal is like in 10 years to have, I got into real estate for investing.
Yeah.
I want to buy properties. So I want to get to a point where I can like make enough money that I could buy properties. So I get to a point where I could go travel, get up to like 10, 15 properties, get someone to manage it, and then kind of go travel.
Yeah.
And then I know real estate's like I would have to travel in the winter months because that's like when it's like dead. But eventually I want to get to a point where like maybe I'm like bringing enough passive income where I could just kind of like slow down the real estate. Like, still advertise heavy during the winter time, and then when I come back, like, during the summertime, maybe, like, take off, like, a week or two and go travel every year.
Yeah.
Just go travel the world, like, put on a backpack and be like, open invite. I'm going to be in this country, this country, this country. Come through.
Yeah.
If you want to, I will help you come navigate with me. Come have an adventure with me.
That'd be fun.
And just go.
Yeah.
That's always been my dream, to just backpack through Europe, just backpack, the same pants, like,
and just
after
fishing in the river.
Fishing in the river, I'll wear
going
some
in the mountains.
running shoes.
Yeah.
And I need a hoodie, and then I just have, like, underwear in my backpack and, like, some food if I get hungry.
I feel that, man.
And just some money, and I'll just, like, go. I'll probably use the backpack that I have now. It's like
You can do it, bro. I swear, anything's possible, bro. Because I feel like I'm just living my dream, bro. Like, I'm figuring out ways to sell art. I make, like, little custom pieces for people. They pay me. I make money from shows, Spotify, Apple Music, streaming services. Facebook, I was making money from Reels for a little bit, and then that kind of slowed down, like, the last, like, 3-4 months, but...
Now, did it slow down because you weren't posting anymore?
I think just, like, the little program that they had going on just kind of went away, because, like, I was in, like, a forum where other people were, like, chatting about it, and they were all asking the same question I was, which is, like, what happened? When is it coming back? And, like, if anybody has any tips, hit the chat and just, like, kind of inform us on what's going on. But I think right now I can really make money from, like, doing photo shoots for people, getting them recorded, and then music videos, shows, streaming, custom pieces, and then maybe even consulting for, like, stuff like this, getting people into social media and, like, figuring out what they're best at.
Do you have any tips for me? That, like, I know you already gave,
Today?
well, like, tips for, like, social media. Like, I know, like, you've seen a lot of my stuff. Like, I always see you like it. I've been doing more reels, trying to do the reel, like, where it's, like, just me and, like, me talking to me.
Yeah, I would just say just keeping the consistency there, and then, like, kind of speaking more on what is ahead. you know, just kind of giving people like, yo, this is coming out, and then just like having your video kind of be related to that. I think titling is another thing that people pay attention to.
Like the title of the video?
The title of it. I think people pay attention to that on like platforms like YouTube and Facebook, I would say. A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people on Facebook are kind of just scrollers where they, whatever they see in like the first second, if it's entertaining, they'll just like stay there for a second. Because I get a lot of 3-second views where it's like people look at it for 3 seconds and they just keep scrolling. They look at it and they keep scrolling. We're like, sometimes they like will watch it and then like go to my profile and want more. And then it's like, okay, now I need to give them longer content. So figuring out like how long your content needs to be. And then just like what I always say, bro, which is just switching up like locations for like other things. And then conversation, storytelling. That's the main part. I'm hot.
It's really hot in this room.
It's boiling.
I was like sitting here the whole time, like looking at the camera, like it's not straight. The camera's not straight, and I was like, I wonder how it's gonna turn out. But I could always.
Bro, it's all good, man. The people are gonna like whatever we give them, because it's like Gavin was telling me, he was like, bro, I'm excited to see what you guys are talking about or whatever. And I was like, yeah, bro, like.
I'm probably gonna have him on. He was supposed to start a podcast a few months back.
Yeah, we've been trying to do a podcast for like the last 2 years, and linking up with bro is so difficult because I mean I respect everybody's time, but I don't know. I feel like Gavin's just in his own world, you know, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
but we've been trying to do a podcast for like the last 2 years.
You gotta just do it once a week.
That's what I'm saying. We tried on this app called Anchor, and like I was saving the file or whatever, and it got deleted, so we lost like a whole hour and 30-minute podcast. And then after that, we were like trying to find like another platform to shoot it on. Just couldn't find one.
Shoot it on your phone just like this,
and then just edit it.
Yeah.
How do you
iMovie?
iMovie.
I have my desktop right there. I upload it.
Yeah.
And I drop it in. There's not gonna be. So I'm gonna find like a section.
Yeah.
So I have the intro on Canva. I just change like it's always the Realtor Chronicles, and the next page is like episode or whatever, and then it's like stories with you or like stories with like this person. And
how much is this mic? If you don't want to disclose it.
This whole setup was $100.
Okay.
Minus this light, but that light, the stand, and the mic was like 100, 120.
I have a tripod. I don't have any lights like this yet.
But I think the lights were like 50. The mic was like maybe like 30.
I think I'm gonna try to get some of those lav mics, the ones that clip on.
Yeah, that would be good. Because I want to buy like the mics where like you just sit here with the headphones, and then it's like, what's the input thing? It's like the red box that you. It's for sound.
Give me a second.
I'm
blanking on it right
now. Like
now.
most like music people have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it here and then have like a thing to change like the volumes and stuff. And I'll buy a better camera, and then I might have like an iPad, so like something comes up, I can just like scroll through.
Okay.
It's just things that I'm like looking into, but it's like right now money's tight.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep doing it this way. It's very mobile. Like just like I say, I come to you come to me. All I need is like a table.
I'm dying over
Still.
here. But yeah, getting all that equipment, and then the table, the set design.
Oh, the table is just downstairs, but I will.
Well, you got a vibe. It's like you got your design. You got this little backdrop. The green chair is an infamous thing, you know.
And nowadays, I made the video. Someone posted
The
like
green chair.
casting couch. I was like, "This man, I can't believe this."
Oh man, get them ready. Sign the fan bus. Oh man.
Well, yeah, that's. I'm trying to find another chair. I was gonna do like 2 by 2 of the same chairs, just leave it up here.
Yeah.
And I want to like leave the setup here, but my brother always takes all the stuff, so I can't. Unless I glue it down to the floor.
God, maybe get like a little rug or something.
Yeah, but you can't see the feet.
This is for me.
The
rug.
Well, I will eventually spend some money. I want to maybe extend because there's like they can't see this.
I'll make you a piece, bro. If you give me like a canvas, I'll make you a piece, bro, custom for your studio. I can have like the Realtor Chronicles written out for you.
Okay. All right.
Got you.
We can figure something out.
Figure something out.
So they just need to maybe extend it all the way to the wall.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then just gonna go from there. Cause yeah, this used to be the guest bedroom, and that just was like.
Now we just
took it.
balling.
We're balling.
Studio.
Or making it like I make the videos always in the chair.
Yeah.
Or in the hallway.
We're vibing, bro. It's a good setup, man. It's small. It's simple.
It's hot.
It's hot. Heck, man. I'm burning up over here, low key. But
We just need to find some AC.
Well, AC, a little fan right there, blowing over here to where it's like kind of adjacent to the mic, but still hitting on that chest. You know what I'm saying?
I would
be hot,
because that's when I know the hour is about to hit. Because it gets hot.
Oh yeah,
it's like that light.
That light, yeah, they definitely do condense a lot of heat up in there. But I'm chilling, bro. I'll make it through. The content, bro.
I was gonna do like a workout one where like I work out and then like with a guest and then like come do the podcast just like sweating.
Dripping.
Or like
I turn into Kevin Garnett on the court, bro. I'd be a faucet, just dripping sweat. I bring like 10 t-shirts when I go hoop, bro.
Why? Just
because I don't like playing in sweaty shirts.
So you just take it off.
Yeah, just take it off, put on another shirt. Take it off, put on another shirt. Feels good. It's kind of refreshing. And then give them buckets. Put on another shirt, give them more buckets.
Were you there when Gavin tore his?
Nah, but I heard about it.
I did too. I saw him the day before.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. And then like, nah, I ain't gonna speak. I ain't gonna put him on blast.
I know his brother messed up his knee too, like a few days, like a month after, before.
All of them did.
And then
they were all down bad.
Keenan's like, I have knee problems. And I'm like, man, you're next.
Yeah, man. I mean, I had a pretty bad injury in my third year at school where I like hurt my knee. If you can see like these 3 marks here.
Is that where they did surgery, or is that?
Nah, bro. I was hopping a fence. I was a little too drunk, bro. Had my backpack on. I was rocking some Timbs, tried to hop a fence and ate it. Busted my knee up, and then like I rehabbed it for like 6 months, and I was just like, yeah, basketball's done.
So that's what happened.
That's what happened, bro. Don't be drinking. Don't be drinking. Don't be hopping fences in Timbs. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's the shoe to do it in, though. Or like running shoes.
Maybe some Cortezes. If you know what those are.
I don't.
The real ones. The real ones. But yeah, so that happened, and yeah, it was bad. It was bad. My knee's never been the same.
Even after rehabbing it?
I think I would need surgery or something.
Like, are you doing like deadlifts and stuff like that, or like?
No, I just like do squats and single leg squats.
Or like, have you done
and like toe raises, toe lifts, and like walking upstairs, treadmills backwards. But it's just age, bro. I'm old.
Nah.
A lot of miles on them.
You're what?
A lot of concrete.
28.
28, bro. I ain't Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? So
you got some time.
I got some time, but I don't know. Maybe I would need surgery one day, but I don't. I'm golfing, not hooping anymore, so.
Yeah. Got to get back to it. It's time.
I'm good. Maybe a little bit here and there, but playing the way I was playing, it's done. It's not my dream anymore. I feel like I lived that dream already. Now I like want to golf and get in the tournament.
How far away do you think you are from entering a
Entering a tournament, maybe another like 2 years. I need 2 years. I need to be able to par a course first, and then once I'm able to par a course, I think if I can do it 2 more times, and then I'll be like, all right, 3 times par a course. If I'm pretty consistent with like, you know, no more than like above 5, I might try it. So 2-3 years.
So how does that work? Do you have to like play the course first, and then
I think you just gotta go sign up, just see where you fall, and just like
they just put you in a group, and like wherever your score is.
yeah, just whatever your score is, whoever ranks the best at the end of the 18 holes is champion. So
You gotta vlog it.
I'll definitely be vlogging. I want to get a cameraman eventually. I feel like I do so much that I need a camera person now.
I feel like I would want to get one just for like some simple stuff, but I'm always like, man, I wish I had a camera person. I could do like a little bit more, or like
you can always do more, and like if you find somebody who's willing to like see the vision early on, and you guys grind it out, the benefits are gonna be 10 times fold, bro.
or like another realtor that like also wants to do what I'm doing. So then
Yeah,
I'll like record him or record her, and then she'll record me, or vice versa.
yeah, definitely. You definitely can, man. It's just reaching out, staying involved in the community, and like just like really being involved with pushing your like vision forward physically, not so much like verbally. You know, like really like holding people accountable, being like, yo, if we're gonna do this, like nobody can skip out. Like you have to get it done, whether it's good or bad. Like you have to at least like have that groundwork to be like, all right, we tried it throughout this, and this worked. Or we were 10 minutes into doing something, and we're like, yeah, we don't like the way this is. Like, you know, so definitely, if you can find somebody, just make sure that they're as driven and as consistent as you are, because that's the key to everything.
Well, I was gonna say I haven't found like anyone that's putting out like consistent
Bro,
content.
if you can put me on in real estate, bro, I'll sell 1 million houses.
But you have to take the class.
Well, just show me the way, bro.
It's just
Send me the information. I'll pull up. I'll pull up.
All right.
Because I'm looking to go into sales actually, because I just want to make money, bro. And I know art is a way to sell, but there's already established products. Like I'd be willing to sell like toothpaste caps.
That would.
That's a mega industry, you know. And for some reason, I just think that's like something I would want to sell.
Well, let me ask you: would you want to stay in Chicago for like ever, or would you want to move around?
Well, eventually, I want to move to Miami.
Maybe you should do like something like sales, like over the phone or computer. So you can live anywhere.
Well, everything's gonna be on the computer, bro.
Not real estate.
Not real estate,
Because you got to show the property.
Yeah.
And it's like you're like my community's here. Like mom wants to move to Florida. I'm like, I can't go with you.
So real estate, you would say, is more region based.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have to figure out a prime location, stay there, figure out the neighborhoods,
and like advertise in these areas. And like the longer you're in these areas, like the more clientele you'll get. The longer you're in real estate, the better you'll do every year, over and over again. Like I've seen it somewhat. This year has been a little slower, deal wise, but like I am making more money. Like I have like had like more transactions with like people. It's been more on renting side, and I have found different avenues on how to bring new clients in, like different tricks of the trade, or like how to like maybe like do this, and like you'll get like more people like messaging you. Like in about a week, I got 10 emails for like 2 weeks. Which before it was like maybe I got like 5 in a month. Now I'm getting like 10 a week.
Yeah.
As long as I have a listing, I can like pull.
How many deals would you close in a month?
I'm doing about like I did a lot of rentals, but ideally I want to do one house close like a month or
rentals
2.
And houses. How many would you say? To me, like even if like a person's renting something, I would still say like that's a deal, because
but it's so much
some sort of transaction.
Like probably like once a month. One a month. Like rentals, I started off pretty good. I had like 2 the first month, or like December, and then I was on like a 1 a month transaction thing, but it's like buying could take a while. I have like a lot of buyers that I haven't been able to find anything.
Yeah.
Because of how the market is.
Okay.
So I'm trying to kind of like figure it out, like try different things. But like renting seems to be like a little bit like it's like quick cash. Like
yeah,
if it goes right, like in a week, maybe 2, you get like maybe like $1,000.
it's not bad, bro.
But it's like now finding those clients and having people like stick with you because some people like end up finding someone on Zillow and like then like you can't really like
get that.
you can't get that commission.
Yeah.
It's like
no, definitely, bro. I mean, any way I can help you with the video aspect of it.
I mean, how do you like with Brandon? I sent him like, how do you want the video?
For this?
Yeah, like I did
like to send to me.
Yeah, so I did like the stack where I do like the stack.
Yeah.
I could send you just a stack version of like the clips you'd want, and then just send it over to you.
So be it.
And then like, cause he was like, oh, like stack it, and I was like, okay, and then he's like, and I was like, I'll send you like whatever the clips I liked, and then he just like posted. I think
the stacks are good for the reels because you can post them all TikTok.
So
all the platforms, YouTube Shorts.
Because like we won't fit this way. Well, we'll fit, but it's like it looks. There's black. But
I mean, this way, how would it look on YouTube? Do you think?
YouTube, it looks good.
Okay, so YouTube's fine.
Yeah, so I'm doing this for YouTube, and then I cut the heads and I stack it.
Yeah,
and then
I like that. It
looks pretty good. I think I'm always on bottom. I don't know. I gotta like always like look back like how I did it.
Pause.
Chill. Chill.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
But then, yeah. And then it comes out pretty good. Like I had to like do a little like every like time like yours is gonna be a little different than Brandon's because like I want to add something. Like I might add like I know a lot of people that do like the zoom.
Yeah.
I want to figure out how to do the zoom. I know you could do it on CapCut, the app I'm using it. So like I might look into that because like so now like every like month I try to do like a little trick.
Meme it up, dude. Whatever you want to do, however you see this being fit, bro. Like.
I could do the memes too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just gotta look into everything, and then I'm probably gonna do like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Whenever you can, bro. I'm in no rush.
And then I'll probably put your new song on the Friday.
Send you as much music as you want.
Because are you gonna make like a reel with yours, like with your new song?
I've already made some.
With the new song?
Yeah, with the new one. I just haven't released them yet. I'm gonna do it tonight.
If you
tomorrow morning
post like a reel with the new song, that could just like go in and just like click on the sound and then just post it.
Yeah. So yeah, at midnight you'll be able to do that. Probably I would say around like 11 our time. They usually have the streams on Spotify by then, and Facebook and Snap and all those social medias. Oh boy.
How do you feel about Snapchat?
Snapchat is weak.
But they pay like the most for creators.
Yeah, but you gotta have like 20,000 subscribers or something like that. Who's got 20,000 people on Snapchat? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know 20,000 people.
I don't either.
I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know.
But I don't use that much. I just use it to like talk to friends and then like shit post on Snapchat. I'm like, why? It's like.
I mean, I do post on Snapchat because it's like my direct friends.
But I feel like they all see your Instagram.
Yeah. But I do have some people that are not on social media that like I met randomly at shows or whatever and stuff like that.
Because like I don't even ask for like Snapchats anymore. I'm like, let me get your Instagram. Now I'm just like.
No, I'm always like Instagram. Because everybody loves Instagram for some reason. I think Facebook is probably
the best.
Yeah.
It seems to be the best.
Because it's got like news. It's got like just like. What is it called? Like event spaces, groups.
I just wish I like Instagram because it's like dark.
Wow.
And I don't like Facebook because it's like white.
Really? You can change that, you know?
Really?
Yeah, you can make it a dark theme.
Because like I like the dark theme, like my phone's dark theme, like my PC's dark theme, like my PlayStation I think is dark theme. Like everything I have like dark themes, just like easier to like look at. It's not hitting me in the eyes, and then like like Google, like my emails are all dark themed.
No, you can change it, bro. You should definitely.
Let me look into that.
No, I just like Facebook. I've been on it longer. It was the second social media wave after MySpace. I've been on MySpace since like 5th grade. 2005.
I think they shut down everything.
Yeah. No, it's still there. It's just different. It's just different. I think the dude Tom sold it.
For like 40 million, retired.
I mean, hey, if somebody wants to buy anything from me for 40 million, hit me up
Exactly.
right now.
What would you do with the money?
First thing I would do is pay off my school debt. Then I would buy my family some property and housing. Then I would give myself some housing, like car to put away some money for like my children, and then probably figure out what's the best way to build assets through what I have,
Mm-hmm.
and then save a good portion of it.
What kind of car would you buy? You got 40 million.
Yeah. I don't know, one of those Tokyo Drifts. You ever seen Fast and Furious? Something like that.
Something just quick.
Just some little Nas system in there. Have like some velvet seats in there, some neon lights. You know what I'm saying? One of those, and then I'd probably get like some sort of Jeep. We get like a Tesla and like Ford 4x4 or something,
Mm-hmm.
some truck, and then like get my El Camino souped up, and then just keep that, and that's it.
Where would you buy your properties at?
Definitely I want to build a house somewhere in Woodridge, one house, and then maybe have some space out in Florida.
What part of Florida?
South Florida. Just, Miami Beach area, Fort Lauderdale, in that area.
I've never been out there, but I hear
Really?
I hear Miami and like all those places are wild.
I'm like tapped into the graffiti community down there a little bit, and I just love Miami, man. I think from the time that I went back in like 2015 to like the time that I went last year, just seeing them building sky rises like throughout the day, it's kind of mind blowing because like 5 years ago it wasn't like that, 7 years ago it wasn't like that, 10 years ago, and they also have like art on the sky rises where they have like different type of patterns and stuff, and I think it's like a cool concept because like people in Chicago, like graffiti's illegal, but out there they have legal spaces where artists can like go down there and make murals for buildings and like people's properties, and like let's say you had that restaurant that you want to have, like somebody could go down there and paint your restaurant, and it's perfectly fine.
They can't do that here?
I mean, you got to get permits,
From the city?
Yeah.
To allow someone to paint your restaurant?
Yeah, out there you can. I mean, it goes both ways, but it's like more acceptable to like do street graffiti. Yeah.
Now, what is it like out there? Like the atmosphere? Like I've never been. Like what's like the culture?
It's like very youthful, very fast paced. It's kind of like Chicago in the sense of like everybody's on the go, everybody's like about their business and whatnot. But it's also like very relaxing. Like, people understand like, yo, we got perfect weather every day. Like there's no need to be in a rush too much of anything, but it's really just like a good vibe, just good weather, no complaints. Everybody's having a good time. Most people who come out there are on vacation anyway, so it's like you're not gonna bother somebody while they're at the beach on vacation. Like everybody's in a maximum chill vibe.
Enjoying life.
Yeah, enjoying life, bro. And it's just like beautiful weather. Besides the hurricanes, but I mean, we got tornadoes, so everywhere you go, you're gonna have a little something. You just gotta not be like in the wrong place at the wrong time, which is like hard to do, but at the same time,
Like if something's coming,
yeah,
they give you a heads up. They give you like a day or two heads up.
Come on, you can prevent it. Travel west a little bit, so, and that's why I would also have a property here. So it's like during hurricane season I'll stay here, and then just from there during the winters, just keep going back and forth.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I feel like getting like an apartment out there would be cool. I've never been, but like I feel like in a high rise.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got a high rise, and then you look out, and it's like the ocean, the palm trees, and like cool art, and people with like all types of nice cars, and like people are actually really helpful out there. You know, it's like, why not be a part of that environment? I feel like that's like the new Silicon Valley, where it's like a lot of tech people are there, a lot of content creators. During the pandemic, moved there. The sports culture down there has always been a thing, you know, like the Miami Heat. So like that in turn like helps the community, because it's like it's getting people outside, it's getting people active. People are in a good mood because they're winning games, they're going to the NBA finals and stuff, and like now it's producing money for the people working in the organization. So it's like it kind of just helps everything. Tourists come in the track, so it's putting more money into the community. So it's like I like that aspect of how they do it. They're very welcoming to like new business owners who want to like start businesses down there. Like I said, I know this one guy out there who does like graffiti tours, and he told me to come back down there. So I'm definitely gonna try to keep doing that and just stay tapped in, bro.
I feel like there's so many places to go. Like I don't even know where to start.
You just gotta go to where you want to be, man.
I feel like I want to just make a little bit more money and then just like slowly start taking some trips out to like everywhere.
I mean, eventually, like, I want to see all 50 states. Like, why not, you know?
I want to see like the mountain states. Like I don't know, like New York, Maine is like I probably want to go to Maine. Like I've seen most of Florida, Texas. I want to go down to like Austin, Texas.
Austin's dope.
California, some parts of it.
Cali's cool. I want to go out to Oregon. I want to see the Nike campus.
Oregon, Seattle. I wanted to move to Seattle for the longest time.
It's too cloudy.
That's what I was like. But still, like, it would be kind of cool to live out there for a little bit.
It'd be dope to be out there for a little bit of time.
But then, yeah, no. I want to, like, in the next, like, 5 years, like, get my money right.
I'm about to go to Minneapolis for the first time next month.
What are you going to do out there?
Just go kick it, record, go to Mall of America, make a vlog.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Never been, you know. Might as well do it with the squad. Make the most out of it, get some content, record some new music.
Now, are all you guys going?
Yeah. Whole squad.
That would be pretty cool. Mall of America is the biggest mall in the USA, right?
So they say, right? I don't know. How you think? I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently it's the biggest mall. I know it's the biggest mall in the Midwest for sure. It's like 6-7 hours away, so I'm gonna pull up.
And then, do you have like? Are you just gonna like record in the hotel room?
Yeah, record in the hotel room. Yep.
Yeah.
Survive, bro. Survive, man. That's the glory of being able to do it yourself. Like, I seen a video not too long ago where it was like this videographer, and he was talking about like how music videos are kind of like dying out right now because like people aren't making as much money, and like it's really expensive. So if you spend $1,500 for 12 months, that's $18,000. You ain't even recorded yet. That's just your music video budget. $18,000. How much are you making in a year? $18,000 is a hefty price. So it's like, I went to film school, so I know how to do it myself. That's saving me $18,000 a year. So like that's just something I think about every day. It was like, all right, how can I save the most money? It's like I do pay for music videos sometimes, but I want to know that I'm going to be able to get like my money's worth out of it. If I can feel I can do the same thing as the videographer, I'm not going to waste my money.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really expensive to make music, bro.
I thought like maybe a music video is like $200, $300 record.
I mean, yeah, it depends on who you know, how much they charge you. Like, I started out charging like I would do it for free, then I would do it for $20, then I raised my price to $50, then I raised it up to $100, then I raised it up to $300. Now I would say I'm at like 500, 1,000 video.
And then what camera do you use? Just
I was using a Canon XC15, but I also use the Nikon, and then I also have a Handycam, and then I also use my iPhone, and whatever other cameras other people have as well.
Now, is this like the full like record? You're gonna edit it and then you're gonna send it to them.
Yeah.
Complete.
Yeah.
And then how much time does that usually take? Like a full product, like turnaround.
Depends on how inspired I am by the artist and the video itself. I can do it anywhere in a day to 3 days to 2 weeks, a month.
Okay.
Just depends on
how are things like going, like what kind of shots you got.
Yeah. And like how fast is the recording and stuff. And then also like losing footage, man. Like I have bad luck with that. Like I've lost a lot of footage over the years.
How do you lose? Like I haven't.
Some hard drives just go blank, or if you export them in a certain way, it will erase your hard drive.
Because I haven't had any problems, thankfully, with just. I always have it on my iPhone, and then I carry it from my iPhone to my desktop. So now there's 2 copies.
Yeah.
Then from when I get it from my desktop, I put it into Google Drive. So now there's 3 copies.
Yeah.
And then I'll edit from the one from my computer, and then so I always have like original, and I have the finished product.
So like it's just way more gigabytes, and like if your computer can't handle that process, that modem's gonna get overworked. And then it's just gonna short circuit.
Well, I know like this video, I can make it. It's like 6 gigabytes.
Yeah.
But then I've had like if I do like Ultra Pro, it's like 82. And I'm like, oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. When I was doing movies, we'd have like a couple 100,000
gigabytes.
Yeah. Like I was using a terabyte memory drive.
I'm thinking the 82 is a lot. I'm like sitting here like Jesus.
Yeah, man. And I want to start making more documentaries again too. Like,
what'd you make?
I made a couple documentaries when I was in college, but I haven't been able to make one since. But I want to do a couple documentaries on the Chicago scene going on right now, our music scene. Because I feel like we're missing the media aspect. Like, there's no jumper around here. There's no Joe Budden that I know of. There's a couple people, and shout out everybody that I've done podcasts with. No, not knocking everybody, but I'm saying we don't have a Charlemagne the God in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
start it up. It could be you.
Of course. I mean, I'm trying, but like getting the resources to really build those components of running a true media source. Like, it's very difficult, bro. And
well, I feel like you get the podcast going. You have the camera. The mic could be $100.
Yeah. No, yeah, true.
And then you just start recording just like this, just how I'm doing it.
Just like this.
Humble beginnings, just in a room.
Yeah.
In a hot room.
Maybe I am dreaming a little too much, thinking a little too big, too fast, when it's really just as easy as like setting up a table, mic, camera. One other subject, conversation.
You'll see, you'll see. I think you're episode 8. You're episode 8.
Yeah.
You'll see on the 10th episode, I'm gonna do my first recording of the Realtor Chronicles, and you're gonna see how it changed. It was like a different setup. I was in the office. I had a desk.
Yeah.
I had the TV with my logo on it that I made, and I was wearing a plaid shirt. And I was sitting there. I was well, it's the Realtor Chronicles, and it's now it's I was no, I'm gonna do it at my house, sitting in a chair, or I could just wake up and walk into the room and just start the podcast.
I feel that. I mean, I like your setup, bro. I was kind of wondering how you did this, and now that I see it, I'm like, okay, I see what I can do now.
I'm surprised how simple it is.
Yeah, bro. It's and that's all it takes, bro. Simplicity is key, man. Virgil Abloh said, when you're doing the 30-degree rule in like fashion, like you don't want to change something too much, and you don't want to do not enough. You know, like somewhere of like 30% is all you need. So like, you got it, bro. You got it.
30%.
I'm inspired.
I want to see your podcast.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, it would, man. I can get some pretty cool guests on there too.
I feel like if you even had this, we could do it anywhere, like in a park.
Yeah,
Like,
I just gotta get that microphone.
50, like I think it was like $30.
$30. Where'd you get it?
Amazon.
I bet. I'm gonna look.
I can send you even the video I watched to get inspired to do this.
Yeah.
It was like
Send me the link.
$30. I was like, he was like $100. You can get a whole setup. And then he went up in price. Like, for like $500, you get this set up, and like for $1,000, get this.
Yeah. Can I get some more of this wine?
Yeah, it's a good killer.
For sure.
It's like the best wine, I think.
It's really good.
I had like two. Well, I bought this in another bottle.
A little sippy sip. Nothing crazy.
Cooper's Hawk, Romance Red.
Romance Red. I like it.
I think it was like for 2 bottles, it was like $30 to $40.
Not bad. Very sweet.
It's very
Cooper's Hawk. Is this the one that's Butterfield?
Yeah, I went to the one that was like up north in by Skokie. So I was in Elgin. I was in Elgin yesterday.
Okay.
So I was flying down, and then I was like, I always see it on the way up. So I'm like, I'm gonna go get wine, and then my girl came over, and then I was hanging out with her, drinking wine,
having a jolly good old time. It's dope.
I might bring one of these to the camping trip.
Definitely got to, man.
And my backpack just opened up like the last night. Well, you can't bring glass, and I'm gonna have to carry it in my backpack.
Just put it in some canteens.
Yeah, I guess you could. Will it taste weird?
Why? Because it's metal?
Yeah. What? Ah. Open up 2 bottles and just bring it.
I mean, aluminum does change the taste of like certain things, but I don't know how much metal does. Maybe. Because everybody drinks water out the canteens.
And it tastes a little metally sometimes.
Does it?
A little bit. But like when we go on the camping trip, we get the life straws. We'll go lay in the river.
Life straws? You drinking out the river?
We ran out of water last year, so we kind of had to drink out. And it
was
was
like filter the water through the straw or something?
The water is dark brown, and you're drinking it at a light yellow.
Buddy, why don't you boil it?
We did, eventually. Well, we had a huge a pack, and then it was just like draining through the straw.
Yeah.
And we ran out of water, and we're just like, oh no. And we had a whole day of rowing, so
I've only been camping once, and that was when we were in Edgewood, 5th grade.
Oh,
when we go to that Camp LMC.
I feel like that's not even camping. We just sat in a log cabin.
That's what I'm saying.
Like here,
if I go camping, I gotta go glamping, son. Like, I need an RV, air conditioning, shower.
I didn't shower for like 3 days.
Heck no. I've never gone a day without showering.
I've never gone a day besides those 3 days.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be 4 or 5.
Can't even. Can't even. I don't like bugs, bro.
There wasn't that many. That was nice. There wasn't that many bugs.
Really? Interesting.
Because it's like the river keeps moving, so there's no mosquitoes.
Yeah,
and there was no puddles because it didn't rain. So we weren't really getting killed.
Where'd you go?
Wisconsin, down the Wisconsin River. Or next to down the Wisconsin River.
Yeah.
So this year, we're doing 60 miles instead of 30.
60 miles? How long did that take in a week?
It's a 20-hour... It's a 20-hour... They say 20 hours, but Josh Oaks moves like a machine, and then me and him just go. But the problem is I was on the phone with the people that run the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, make sure you pass the lodge because there's a bunch of partying. And I told them, we're not passing the lodge. We're going to park in front of the lodge and then we're going to party Friday. I'm like, oh no.
Got to.
So we're probably going to see who's out there and then continue on the river.
That's dope. Yeah, bro, I don't do the camping thing.
It's nice. You it's funny, you run into funny situations, we were eating sandy burgers, kept dropping them. Sandy brats. Jeez. And then we had we made I had a cast iron pan, and you know how you're supposed to not get it wet? like a cast iron pan. It's like you're not supposed to like wash it. You're supposed to like just like with a towel like clean it out.
Yeah.
But it's like you're supposed to keep the grease in there. The other pan got messed up, so I just like put some water in there and started boiling noodles, and like the water came out black, and the noodles were like coming out.
Jeez.
Amazing. And then we just dumped the water, and then like the next day we ran out of food, so we had like to go into town, and like a town of 400 people, and I bought like pizza puffs. So I was in the fire like making pizza puffs and like just like with the chopsticks like giving it to people.
Yeah.
And like we were like enjoying that. That was pretty fun.
Man, that's crazy.
And like that's kind of all we were just eating like off the land. Like I forgot the Uncrustables.
Yeah.
We bought like
little
two
peanut butter sandwiches.
two
Peanut
huge
butter
boxes.
jelly. I'm
Yeah.
known for peanut butter jelly, bro.
Well, we forgot them at my house. My mom called me. She's like, "Your husband."
Do you know who invented it?
No.
Me neither. I'm on the search to see who invented the PB&J, man.
Look it up.
I'd rather find out by word.
Someone's gonna end up looking it up and just telling you. It's like
That's
this.
fine, bro. I'm on the search by word, bro. I want to hear word of mouth. I want to be in the moment. I don't need Google to tell me.
How is it like with you on social media? Are you like always on it, like scrolling, or do you try to get off?
I think it just depends, man. Some days, like, I'm not on my phone at all. Like, I'll post something and just log out, delete the apps even.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't, like, get tempted to go and check to see, like, how it's doing. But lately, I've been on it heavy because, like, Facebook is, like, saying, like, yo, be engaged a little more or whatever. But I do find myself, like, scrolling and like having all of them synced up and like just trying to go viral all day. Like I feel like I don't post enough.
I feel like I want to do double posts. I did do a double post the other day, and I was like, maybe like a picture in the morning or like a reel in the morning and picture at night.
Yeah.
And that should be pretty good. But like, I don't know, making reels all day, it's like, it gets like, it's time consuming.
It is.
It's like one reel could take an hour and a half to like, from recording, editing, to posting.
Transitions right, and all the in between, making sure like you're getting the words in there and syncing everything up. But I just listen to all the people who are like big, you know, like Gary Vee says, man, 10 times a day sounds like a lot, but if you're trying to be like big and out there, and like I'm not afraid of like people seeing who I am and seeing what's going on. So, man, I think I'm probably on social media probably like 4 hours a day.
I don't know.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
Well, I'm trying like
full hours.
I'm doing a thing where it's like they say like turn your phone to black and white, so it's like it's not so tempting to be on because like I'll like scroll and then like I've noticed that like I have like a timer on, so like it like a lot like push me out.
Yeah.
But then it's like I'm so like used to now like putting the code and I just like keep scrolling and like I don't even like realize I'm like did I just do that?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like get off my phone.
Which is your favorite?
Instagram.
Instagram
shows me everything I want to see. Like
yeah.
But I always go in like the search section. And then like that, like all for you, I'm like, oh my god,
yeah,
I start scrolling.
Endless stuff. They've been getting me, man. They've been showing me this like pair of shoes that I really like now. I'm just like, oh man, when I get the money for these, bro, I'm definitely gonna buy them. But that's dope. Instagram is a good one.
I'll say they got me to buy this watch.
Really?
I was like looking up watches, and then like I saw some YouTube videos and some stuff.
Nice.
The Seiko Sport Automatic or Seiko 5 Automatic. And I
rocks with it.
I was like, Cinder, I was like, I can't like afford this, and then like they sent me a discount code from Macy's. I was like, oh, let's go.
I used to work at Macy's. Shout out Macy's.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
I'll go in when there's deals.
I think it's one of the cheaper like
luxury.
Yeah. Like, it's not as expensive as, like, a Nordstrom.
Because I have, like, a Tommy Hilfiger jacket that I bought for, like, $150 that was, like, originally $4.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's a good deal. Like, I'll stop by, but...
Yeah, you can find some deals in there, man. They got this thing called Last Act, where it's, like, stuff that's out of season, some stuff in season, but it's, like, original price could be, like, $80, and you can find it from anywhere from, like, $7.99 to, like, $30.
Do you ever like buy stuff off of like Instagram, like clothing? Like you'll see something and then you're like,
I bought these glasses off Instagram.
I've been looking at those. Like those look smooth. Like
I bought these glasses off Instagram, and then I bought some other pairs of glasses off Instagram. As far as clothes, I don't think I bought any clothes yet off Instagram. Like I haven't bought any clothes off Instagram.
I bought like my favorite pair of pants. I bought 3 pair of pants from like a 686. It's like a snowboarding company.
Ooh.
And they have some pretty nice pants, and they fit me. I was like, pants never fit me. Like I'm 6'2", like and skinny. Like
big guy.
I'm out here. I'm just tall.
Yeah.
But they fit me pretty good. And then I bought a sweater, a knitted sweater. I was trying to find one like sheep or wool.
Yeah.
And I was able to like after looking at Macy's and like I was like on like the app scrolling and like I had like a sweater in my hand at Macy's.
Yeah.
And I saw it and I was like on Instagram. I was like, okay, I'll buy it. Forget it. I'll just. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then, like, it came in nice. It fit perfectly.
Sometimes, man, for me, it's hard to find good clothes that fit because, like, I could wear an extra large, but it'll be too short or it'll be, like, too small on the shoulders. I'm a wider guy, so it's like I typically like a 2X style.
Mm.
Like, little thicker pants. I'm a thick boy.
Do you ever go to like on 75th Street, like Nordstrom Rack?
Sometimes. I used to go there back in the day, like back in high school, more so. But nowadays, bro, I'm thrifting more than anything.
I want to start thrifting. I hear you can find some cool stuff.
I wear a lot of like Playboy right now. A lot of their merch offline, and then also like. I got some MKTP shirts. I've been rocking some Vision Big, my homie's clothing.
What did you guys make? You guys made like hats or like shirts? I was trying to buy the shirts.
Yeah, I made a couple shirts, and
but they sold out. I was like, where are they?
Yeah, I gave some away, sold a few, and then we sold out of our like album shirts, but definitely gotta restock because I think we're doing a day festival in Detroit in September. So I think by then I want to get, hopefully by the end of the summer, I can get another line of merch out for the boys or something. But the designs are there. It's the hardest part, man.
You guys have like the whole team to come together.
Yeah, but it's like agreeing on one. You got 8 different opinions. Coming up with one idea is a little tricky, but we get it done, man. We get it done. But yeah, I think by September I want to get some more merch out there. What size you wear?
Large.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
And
gray, white.
Black and gray. I don't think we've made any black and gray merch yet. I definitely got you. Bro.
I'll buy it.
Black and gray.
I'll support all the way. Just send me the link when you first drop it, and I'll buy it that day.
I got you, bro. Black and gray. I got you.
Like black. I wear like gray shirts, black shirts. Like I feel like I'm the only realtor that wears like plain shirts, and I just put on a jacket.
Yeah.
And I show houses. Cause I don't like the button-up shirts. Like I'll wear like depending on what it is.
Button-up shirts. I got so many.
They never fit me.
Oh, they're perfect for me.
They always like come up to like. It comes like my like a little too high, and I'm like, Mom's like, you don't look right. I'm like, I know.
That's because you're a skinny guy, bro. But
and
you're tall, so you gotta like. So what do you wear? Medium, large,
large, always.
It's time to go XL, bro. Just
then
for the length.
Big. Just for the length, yeah.
and then cuff the sleeves, bro.
But then it's too big, like around like my whole body. Like I'm a medium.
You can get like fitted XLs.
Yeah. But I'm like a medium body, but then like. I'm like a extra large length.
Yeah, literally. No, yeah, that's the key. Gavin's working on his clothing line for men called. Well, I'm gonna give the name away now, but he's working on a clothing brand, and he's like trying to tailor it towards like people like us who are like a little taller,
a little taller and
bigger. Yeah, so hopefully. He can hook you up with something.
You need to make the podcast.
Gavin, get on the podcast, yeah.
I'll support it. I'll go on and be like, hey, local podcast. Listen.
Yeah, no,
I'll have him on support his podcast, and then
yeah, definitely. That's how you gotta do it, man. I want to get on anybody who's got a podcast, anybody who's trying to create something, make something. It doesn't matter what you do. I will help you in any way, fashion, possibly. As best of my knowledge, I'm willing to tell you any and everything you want to know. Like, and just collaborating. That's what I noticed. Like a lot of people's favorite YouTube creators collaborate with
other
other YouTubers, and that's how you do it. It's like,
or they'll appear in their videos, or like they'll. So it's like I'm like always like
collaboration is key, man. And I think that's why MKTP, us as a group, why we stand out in Chicago is we're a group. There is no group in Chicago. I mean, there are a few that we know of, but like I feel like a lot of people don't know of too many groups that are like all just as talented as one another in Chicago, which is like a pretty interesting concept because it's like we're kind of like the Odd Future, ASAP Mob, Wu-Tang, whatever of Chicago. That was kind of like my goal. Is to be like the first of that in this area.
Hey, you guys are killing it.
Trying, bro.
I see a lot of reels and pictures, and like you're always like recycle,
bro.
I'm trying to recycle more.
Yeah, man. Because everyone has like thousands and thousands of clips, pictures that they just don't share.
I feel like even like when I was like, I told somebody, I was like, "Oh, what do you think about my reels?" And they're like, "Oh, like they're pretty good." And I'm like, "What'd you notice about the sound?" They're like, "We didn't."
Yeah.
Like I use the same sound for like all my videos.
Yeah.
And that's the way I was like worried. I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna get tired of the sound." They don't even hear the sound.
They don't even pay attention to it sometimes, man. So that's the tricky thing. Like certain songs I use like get more views than others. So it's like I said, just knowing what your fan base is wanting, and for me, they like want to hear different music. So I try to show them a wide variety. And I'm also like trying to get into like the EDM house music space where
that would be,
a little cooking up some
in the club.
You
can make the surprise appearances in the club.
I'm trying, bro. I want to take over that scene by 2025.
Have you ever DJ'd?
No.
It's interesting.
I mean, kinda. Like people have let me like get behind the laptops at parties and be like, "Yo, just play whatever." And I like try to mix it in. Like I'll turn down one song and like have another song playing, and slowly fade it out, and then like bring it in, and it's at the perfect time. I love that feeling, bro. Just seeing like a crowd of people just going crazy. It's like it's no better feeling, really.
So I went to like, it's very like interesting how like when you go to like a club and the DJ is like pretty good, and like you never even know when the song ends or starts.
Yeah, it's like
you
just know you've been there for a couple hours and it's just been bumping.
And you're meeting all the right people. Like everyone's like super friendly at the club, and like you're drinking, you're having a great time. You can spend a few hours at the club.
That's what I'm saying. And that DJ's up there like mixing that, knowing this song's about to be queued up and like gonna drop it at this point.
But like he knows, because I DJ'd for a little bit, like just in my room, and like went to one party and DJ'd for like 5 or 6 people, and I was like, I feel like I didn't have like I was like there. I like playing my music, but like everyone's like, "Oh, can you play this? Can you play that?" I'm like, man.
Nah, with DJing, you play what you want.
And I was play like house. I want to play like rap, and I was like, okay, I like play it in.
Yeah.
But then like it's hard. It's like rap's like drop it in.
I feel like all genres are blended now. Like I feel like punk, rap, rock, country.
Oh, yeah,
EDM.
Because you have like a beat from like an EDM song that leads into like a rap song.
Yeah, or it leads into a country song or a punk song or whatever. So I feel like the more you blend the genres and just like have a little bit of everything, bro, you always have people happy, bro. Give them a little bit of everything. Give them a little jazz. Give them a little country. Give them a little rap. Give them a little rock.
It can be a great time.
Give them a little funk, like, give them a little bit of everything. And then just have a good time with it.
Where do you like to go, like in the city, like club wise, or like
Club wise,
like club bars? Like where's like a spot that you're like that you've been to, and it's like it's a go to spot. Like you know you're gonna have fun every single time you go there.
used to be this place called the Apartment.
I know the apartment.
You know the
Gavin
Apartment?
took me to the apartment.
Yeah. So that was like my favorite place to go for a little bit. I like Hotel Electric. It's
Okay.
pretty dope. Liquor Box was a cool experience. Prism was dope.
The only thing I don't like about Prism is so hard to get in.
I like the underground rave scene though, bro.
Where do you find these underground rave
You
scenes?
just got no people. You just got no people, or like find like online blogs or like videos that are like, yo, go to this location at this time.
Because I've seen like one of like outside Chicago and like underground,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, what? Like this would have been crazy.
Yeah. So I like stuff like that.
What do they call like the hot box or like the hot room or the boiler room? Like DJs play.
Oh, the boiler room?
Yeah, the boiler rooms.
Yeah, so like that. I like stuff like that, and then like just like people throwing shows, really. So that's kind of what I do more so. I like throwing the events, or somebody, knowing somebody that's throwing the event. A lot of underground stuff. Because it's more the music that I'm into. Like if I go to like a sound bar or spy bar, I feel like it's gonna be everything that's on.
Mainstream.
Yeah, and it's like nobody wants to hear that. I want to hear a dope cut from like France that nobody's ever heard before. It's like there's some person that just happens to know of this music,
Mhm.
and it's like I think that's a cooler experience than
I feel like
listening to the radio every time.
that would be cool, like going to a different country and hearing like that stuff.
Yeah,
Like going to like an underground rave or like in a different country, or like going to like even going to like a club, because then you, like they have their own music.
but yeah, own lifestyle, everything. So it's like I like more stuff like that, or just like us inviting people to like an Airbnb, playing some music there. But Chicago, those are the places. I like going out to Wrigley, just being out in the streets, just getting me a bottle of tequila or something, and finding a place to just go sit and with the homies. And then we just walk around and figure out a place to go into. Don't really matter where. We've been going to what's it called? I'm the blank. Oh, Bourbon on Division.
Okay,
I don't know if you've heard of it.
I'm gonna go there. I'm going to now.
Yeah, it's in Wicker. It's pretty dope. It's decent.
It was the hang up.
The hang up.
That's
The hang up's pretty cool too.
I went there once, and I'm like, please, let's go back. Like everybody, like, let's just take a trip. You know?
Yeah, we definitely should, man. I haven't been out too much this summer, really. I've been chilling with the lady a little bit and just kind of getting into a mindset of like, all right, I need to buckle down on content and more so focus on getting that to the forefront than having like a good time for leisure. But
I was like thinking about that too. Like I feel like I need to make like drop at least a video a week, a podcast a week, talk to somebody.
I mean, the benefits are gonna be great, bro. Because like if when they pop off, bro, you're gonna be like, dang, man. Like, I'm glad I did put in this time instead of going out and spending $200 and you know.
And then I was like, who knows? Maybe I'll get up to like 2.
Yeah.
If I start like stacking them, because I'm trying to do 2 a week. If I get to a point where I have like a backup of videos, then we could start double 2 a week. Drop a Wednesday, drop a Friday.
Yeah,
or
man.
drop a Monday, drop a Friday.
And the more videos, and then YouTube hopefully it picks up soon, and I'll definitely be promoting you, bro. So
I'll be promoting you too. Just let me know.
Everybody go subscribe.
I know.
And like these videos for Mads. We gotta get you more popping, bro.
Right, I'm trying to. I don't know what happened. Like I don't know how I like blew up for like that week. It was so hot. Like
it's just being on that algorithm where where it's like these are the best times because when you post it, the algorithm picks it up and it's like it brings your account up to the front. So like lately, when I've been going into Instagram, I've been seeing your videos as the first video. With the first video, people are more than likely to look at it because it's like something that they're seeing for the first time. Depending on how they like it, they're gonna watch it for a moment. So it's really just staying on that algorithm, posting at the times where it's like more popular for your original page.
It's like 7:30 in the morning.
In the morning.
That's where I got like the big ones. Like, but like the problem is like now it's like I'll make something,
Yeah.
and it's like 12 coming around. I'm like, man, it's like noon. I can't like. Do I hold on to it, or do I just post it today and just let it like ride out the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Then even like I'll get maybe like 100 more overnight. But like I used to like post and get like 200, and then like overnight I get like 1,000.
Yeah.
And then like then I was pushing it, but then like I'll look and it's like I'll get 1,000 of people that live out of the country.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do I get more people in the country?
In the country, yeah.
In the Illinois, in Woodridge, in the Chicagoland area.
Yeah. I always got people like listening to my music in like Houston, Cincinnati, New York, San Francisco, Oakland, just like random places. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
well, like for you, like you get that's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
But for me, it's like it has to be like
in this market.
I need to like localize it in this market.
I think you should run some like ads.
I was talking to someone about it. Like
run the videos as ads on like Facebook.
But the problem is I can't because I use like massive songs. Like I use Marco D'Amelio, Mac Miller.
Just go on like SoundClip and like get some.
I was going to think about that.
Get some sounds.
And then just like run it. I was gonna do one like.
I could potentially make you some. That might be helpful.
Because I was planning on doing one today like what do I do? Like asking like do another like face to face how I do it. Like
yeah.
What do I do if I want to buy a house? Hit me up. I can help like make a plan. What do I do if I want to sell my house? Hit me up. I can set you up with a plan and like talk to you about things you need to know. What do I need to do if I want to rent? Hit me up. I can help put together a search for you and tell you how the local market's doing.
Yeah. No, definitely.
It's probably going to be my next video, and then maybe telling a story of how one of my clients left me. She saw a snake and ran out of the house. Or like the first time I did a showing, I saw a bat on the wall. Something.
Shorty ran out the crib.
We were like outside the backyard, and she like stopped and just like turned around and ran. And I was like talking like, oh yeah, like this is the backyard. It's a little messy, but you know, with some like maybe like some scissors and stuff, like cutting the grass, so it would be great. And I turned around and she was like, all I heard is screaming on the side of the house.
Oh,
she was like, she booked it, and then I ran to the front. She's like, I saw a snake. I was like, thank you. Okay.
That's crazy.
I broke a vase once. That was interesting.
Dang. You got paid for that?
No, but I called the agent and she just cleaned it up real quick.
Yeah.
So we like.
Wow.
I had a kid go through the screen door. I told the story about that. I had a client fall on the stairs twice.
Yeah.
I
Sheesh. Fell down the stairs twice.
2 days in a row.
They were on crutches or something?
No, they like that.
Well,
like she like started off. She's like, "Hey, listen, like my son's like it was like basically like this whole family was making the decision. So technically speaking, the whole family was like my client.
Yeah.
But it was like the woman's like, "Hey, listen, like my son's girlfriend, like she's not so good with stairs," and I'm like, "Okay." So then like we were looking at like ranches with no basement, and like we had to expand the search because like we weren't finding anything. So I was like, "Oh, here's a place with some stairs and stuff." We went upstairs, it was fine, and like coming down, I was gonna hear. Boom. And like I look and she's like, "Oh my god!" And she was like, "Oh, it's okay." And then like the next day, I was like in the basement. I like was the first one down. The second I hit like the last step, I hear boom, 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 like right behind me. I didn't even turn around. I just like kept walking. I was like, "Oh my god!" And then she's like, "Can we maybe like no more stairs?" I'm like, "Okay, no more stairs."
That's wild.
So yeah, we switched the search around, and I never ended up getting her a house. The rates went up, and she was like, she couldn't afford anything anymore.
Dang.
So it was like a good month of looking. That happens sometimes.
Yeah. Crazy world.
I know.
Crazy world. What else you got?
What else do I got? I don't even know. Like,
It's a good place to wrap it up.
it kind of is. It's been, how long do you think it is?
Bro, I think we definitely went over an hour.
Probably like 2.
Probably.
We got into the hot room, cooled down.
I'm gonna just do my shouts out. I'm gonna shout out my grandma. Shout out my granddad. Shout out my mom, my dad, my little brother, MKTP, the homies, my lady. Shout out you. Shout out everybody watching. Follow your dreams. Anything is possible. Always ask for help. And whatever you want to do, maybe there's somebody out there who's done it or is doing it. Try to get in contact with them and literally work with them. Because I'm on my Thomas Edison vibe these days, which is like absolute determination with anything that I do. So like, that's all I'm gonna promote. And listen to Extra Ruthless that comes out tomorrow. You can find it on mktp222.com. I'll post it on Instagram at LBSUPREMEG, MKTP222. This guy's a legend. Subscribe, like it, share it, and tune in.
And check under the video for all the links. I'll post all your links up. We kind of get it going.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.